Shout out to my hometown of Edmonton. I miss you guys.
Hi, it's Megan and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing an update since it's been a while since I've done a proper update. I'm back at Mississauga Park. I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to film this video because it was so busy. It still is kind of busy, and there's been a few passers-by who wanted to stop here. They saw that I was filming and then they just kept on walking. There was a dog walker and they left, and then there was a mother and child, and the mother says to her child, "Oh, chigayo," and they keep on walking. So I wouldn't try to keep this brief, not ramble too much, but yeah, so it's been a while since I made an update, and like the last month has just been complete chaos because I moved back to Nagoya from Okazaki City. My situation there just was not working out. I couldn't really film either without doxing myself or anybody there. So that was, I don't know, my living circumstances were quite difficult. So that happened, and it took no less than 23 trips on the JR line to make the move from Okazaki to Nagoya. So I'm back in Nagoya after about a year and a half outside of the city, and it's just really, really nice to be back. And it's kind of tradition to come to Mississauga Park for these channel updates. It's very cozy. I like this cabin sort of situation. I'm actually sitting on the ground, so I'm a little bit less obtrusive of people walking by, if that makes sense. If the camera were higher up, people would be able to see. That dog is not happy. It has more bark than bite. But anyway, it's really nice to be back. This area is just really nice and cozy. I think it's going to be my new filming location, I guess you could say. I'm really, really sad about the BlueJays. So here's my bag. I'm not wearing my cap today, but I made this. Can I show it? Yeah, so I made these souvenirs to cheer on the BlueJays. There was a bead making place, and I made this custom ring, and it says "Go BlueJays Go." And then I had this key ring for a couple of years, so I made my own custom design, celebrating the 1990s BlueJay design, and then the Junior Jays design. I attempted to share these on the BlueJays subreddit, but it got removed not once, but twice. I couldn't tell you why. I posted it on Painting, and some of the other people on there were just as baffled as I was. But the consensus was that the moderators thought I was trying to sell my art. I'm not even sure. And it was annoying because a lot of low quality posts made it through to the subreddit, and then there were actual other established artists that were allowed to post, and they were selling their work. Like people were posting message replies, "Oh, can I buy a print?" Da 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 da. So I don't even know. So I shared these elsewhere. That's fine. Reddit moderators be Reddit moderators. Not much you can do about it. But yeah, that happened. I'm disappointed about the results, but it was history. It was really great to see the BlueJays come back to the World Series after 32 years. I remember the last series in the early 90s, 92 and 93. I don't remember the games because I was just very small at the time, but I do remember the fan fever, and the kids in elementary school were just so excited and everything. And yeah, it was a good time, and I'm happy to be old enough to really enjoy this period of time. And it was really a nice break from the news cycle, I guess you could say. And yeah, so there's that. Earlier I went to the local cafe and I did some journaling there, but maybe we can follow up here. To begin, let's talk about Techo Kaigi. Techo Kaigi is a Japanese term meaning planner meaning, and around the planner community online, people will share their planner setups. So maybe I can show mine and then use the earlier footage as B-roll footage. So we'll start with this one. This is my main planner. It's my Kyoto TN. I can't really show much because I use this insert for work. And then I have this one. I pulled the lid from a ramen noodle package. The inside liner has like a silver, what do you call it? Like silver aluminum foil lining. So I removed it and then glued it to the cover. I got the IKEA packaging, did the same thing there. Decorated the back. There's still a lot of things I need to update in here. It's a work in progress. And then this is my small passport size TN. So the first one is like a sticker refill that I use for sticker trading with my students. So it's just filled with those. And then I have my log for my guitar learning and record keeping, I guess you could say. So I have that one. Usually this one stays home. like these clips have a tendency to fall off the cover, so I don't want to chance it stays on most of the time. You'll remember this one from last year if you've been on the channel long enough. This was the Midori Daylight. The Midori Daylight Daytimer, I want to call it. And if we jump to the current month, it logs how much daylight that you have, though it's not going to be accurate if you're using this in a different time zone. I liked it, but I fell out of love with it for some reason and I just wasn't gravitating to it. My purpose of buying this was to help me keep on task, and then I stopped using it. So I don't know, maybe I can try again next year. I don't know. I'm not using it right now. And then I have these two. This one I found at Book Off, and it is celebrating Akage no An. It is Anne of Green Gables in Japanese. Anne of Green Gables in Japanese. And I have like my video planning in this one. And then this is a 1990s, early 2000s campus notebook. Sadly, it went for a swim and it's a little bit warped. I've used it for my songwriting and just music keeping sort of thing. So there's that one. And then I have these for next year. And get them all. So passport refills. And I love this because they introduced a lot of the iconography from previous releases that I missed out on. There's the TRC bus, the cassette tape, and then the milkshake and the car. There's the sticker set. I said I wasn't going to get a sticker set, but then I ended up getting it because I just love the iconography from this collection. And then there's this one. So maybe I can do a box opening in a future video. I did kind of sneak in a peek to look at the blurb and the stickers inside. So there's those. And then these ones are the ones I'm using. I started them 10 years ago. 10 years ago. And there's drawings and things in there. It's kind of collaboration with friends. Maybe I'll share them on the channel, I'm not really sure. And yeah, I've got company here, so maybe we're gonna try to finish up. Konnichiwa.